makes this the best way to see everything at EPCOT? Because it saves you money, of course.
Oh yeah.
How much money can you save without Genie Plus at EPCOT? Details are coming in this video. But first, let's discuss what you're gonna do early in the morning to get it all done at EPCOT. Before 7 a.m., you need to wake up and get yourself ready in front of that My Disney Experience app.
And reserve your virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at 7 a.m.
And I also recommend that you purchase the individual lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy right after you get the virtual queue. That means you'd be able to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind twice. Why ride it twice, you may say? Well, it is literally the best ride on Earth. In my humble opinion. I've ridden all of the major thrill rides, but this Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind ride is actually not the world's tallest or fastest roller coaster, but it is an indoor attraction that does move relatively fast, being that it's in the dark, and then you have these floor to ceiling video screens that can keep you entertained during the entire ride start to finish, as well as an amazingly diverse music soundtrack that plays popular music from multiple different eras, the 70s to 80s, and it's in the headset directly behind you as you're riding the ride. So again, it keeps you pumped, it keeps you hyped up. You're excited throughout the start to the finish, and also the track that the ride actually moves on is very smooth. So again, how that compares to those thrill rides at other theme parks is that as an adult, your body is not going to be feeling the aches and pains that you would often feel with other thrill rides. So my opinion, you don't want to miss Guardians of the Galaxy, and by signing up for that virtual queue right away at 7 a.m. and then getting that individual lightning lane immediately after, which you can only do as a Disney World Resorts guest. That's a major perk. And you're giving yourself the most opportunity, even during those busy peak seasons, to ride that ride. Even if you're not able to snag both virtual queue and individual lightning lane, at least you'll get one and you'll be able to ride that ride once, if not twice. So after you do that, then you're going to use your next plan of action because you're a Disney Resorts guest. Are you sensing a theme? It's like awesome to be a Disney Resorts guest. Is that you get 30 minutes early theme park entry before the general public can enter. So you're going to get over to EPCOT ASAP 30 minutes before it opens, actually a little bit before that, because a lot of times they let you in the park even when it's not on the dot 30 minutes before the rides become open. You might wait in line 20 minutes, maybe 25. That's way less than an hour plus kind of wait. So what rides would you use this early theme park entry for? 3 big rides: Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Frozen Ever After ride in Norway, and Test Track towards the front entrance of EPCOT.
And be aware that according to DisneyWorld.com, on June 17th, 2024, the Test Track ride will temporarily close. So check back with the Disney World website for more details.
So do your research on YouTube. Make sure you watch tons of point of view videos if you don't mind the spoilers to know what's around every corner in the ride. And read about these rides to find out if it's appropriate for like the height requirements, if you have little kids, for instance. And decide what's your priority, because you can only do one during this early theme park entry 30 minutes before the general public.
Which rides are right for you? Should you ride Frozen Ever After or Remy's Ratatouille Adventure? Here's how you know. But wait a sec, let's pause for the cause.
Since you're getting some valuable tips on how you can have a great time at EPCOT without Genie Plus, you may want to let everyone know how much you like this video by hitting that like button and subscribe so that you can continue to get more valuable vacation planning tips from our channel.
Hit it!
Do you sing along to Frozen? Do you have the ability to reenact word for word some of the scenes of Frozen? And with Ratatouille, can you reenact certain scenes from that movie? Do you have a favorite character already? If you fit that criteria, then you don't want to miss Frozen or Ratatouille. They are really immersive. They put you in the world of that movie, and you will feel like you are there with your favorite characters. However, if people in your party are not that person, you could actually skip Ratatouille or the Frozen ride. I said it. You could skip it if those are not your favorite movies, okay? So what I would recommend, do Test Track if you've never ridden it before, because people love to design their own vehicles and futuristic style cars.
That's a bad car.
And you literally get into a car that is racing around the track for 65 miles per hour. People love that. Now that we've got that out of the way, you've got the whole day ahead of you. So now you might want to take yourself over to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and get into the virtual queue that you've already reserved, or the individual lightning lane for that ride. Or you may want to head to other attractions that don't currently have a long wait. And how will you know what doesn't have a long wait? My Disney Experience app, and you're going to check the forecasted wait times. So anything that doesn't have a long wait at the moment, yeah, it's time for you to go over there and check it out. World Showcase may have some pavilions open. Sometimes they delay until 11 a.m. And especially all of the EPCOT festival activities, whether that's Food and Wine or Flower and Garden Festival or Festival of the Holidays or Festival of the Arts, those exhibits, those activities often do not open until closer to 11 a.m. as well. So you could go into the Seas with Nemo and Friends. You could go into the Land Pavilion and check out Living with the Land, the indoor boat ride. Or you could check out Journey into Imagination with Figment for Spaceship Earth and Soarin' later in the day. So don't spend over 30 minutes in line for that, even during peak seasons. Just not necessary. The line will go down. And then you've got, even if you spent an hour in line, let's say, because you really do want to ride Frozen Ever After or Remy's Ratatouille Adventure or Test Track, because you couldn't do all of them during early theme park entry. If you stood in line from like 9:30 to 10:30 to ride one of those rides, the entire day in front of you. Also, don't forget about Mission Space. If you watch YouTube channels such as allears.net, Mammoth Club, or Disney Food Blog, just to name a few, many of their reviewers have said that there's a need to be cautious about riding Mission Space because it could cause nausea, such that it could actually affect the entire day after you ride it. And there are some signs out front of the ride that let you know what to consider certain health conditions that would mean you should not ride it. So for me, have I ridden it? If it's gonna make me throw up or feel like I almost want to throw up, that would hold me back from enjoying all the food and the beverages at Epcot's festivals. So no, I will not be riding Mission Space. But if you've ridden it, can you tell me, did it make you sick? Because maybe it didn't make you sick, and that is great. It's there if you want to be adventurous. Enjoy.
So back to our question at the beginning, how much money can we save without Genie Plus?
We have found that Genie Plus can range anywhere from approximately $16 to $39 per person per day, depending on the peak season or not, the popularity of that park that day. But again, each park has different pricing. So when you think about the median or the average between that $16 to that $39, you're gonna pay between $20 to $25 per person per day. And so if you do not get Genie Plus, then that could be the best way to see everything at Epcot, and again, save yourself major money. For a party of 4, that was $20 times 4, that'd be $80 saved. But again, for up to $25 per person, $100 saved. So you may ask yourself, what can that $100 do for me? Well, it's Epcot, so there's all these individualized, specialized items that are at the pavilions during the multiple festivals they have throughout the entire year at Epcot, such as specialty foods, specialty alcohol beverages. So again, you want to enjoy this. You might not be coming back anytime soon, right? So Epcot is the place to spend on small individual merchandise and experience purchases. And you don't want to be held back from enjoying these excellent once-in-a-lifetime experiences at the festivals because you've already spent that budget on Genie Plus for your party. Do everything we want to do at EPCOT without Genie Plus in our wallet, okay? Whatever activities don't have a long line at this point in the day, again, you can weave in the other activities such as the movies that are in the World Showcase Pavilion or the live music that they often have during the festival performances. So after you've done all that, you're getting towards the end of the day. I would highly recommend that if you haven't gotten to ride Frozen Ever After or Remy Ratatouille or Test Track, that this would be the great time to fit that in. You don't want to miss Luminous, so you might want to start heading over to those attractions that you've missed. If there is a line, you'll check the app to see. So one of the best ways to get to EPCOT early in the morning for that early theme park entry would be if you stayed at one of the hotels that is directly next to EPCOT. And my favorite hotel is in this video right here. That one. Yeah. About why is it the greatest value. It's a luxury hotel, but why is it the greatest value in all of Disney World? And not to be missed, save big money at Magic Kingdom without Genie Plus. And check it out.